Hi, good afternoon. So I'm here with a new brake barrel pistol from Umarex. I got this from Pellets, a replacement for my M29, which my second one had a lot of problems. So in the end I decided to go with this. This was my third choice with the Chevron Cowboy, which has been shooting perfectly. So this is the back of it. Okay, that's all the information. And also you've got the data there in English to zoom in a bit so you can have a closer look at it and pause it. So yeah, so what you've got, just put it down there, you've got the manual, very basic, it's all pictures, you know, the same with all Umarex manuals, so we're not going to go through that, but it tells you everything you need to know. Okay, now here we have the actual piston itself. It's a brake barrel, see there. This is like basically a cocking adapter. I'm not over keen on this great big thing. I don't know why it's so large, because when I looked on Wikipedia at the MP7, I couldn't find any model that had this great big adapter on it. So it was generally just a standard like silencer, like a mock silencer like you have on the Uzi. This rail, it's interesting though, I have tried fitting that onto there and this doesn't fit onto there. So this rail is not 20mm, so it's actually just for show. Okay, you have got two rails either side that appear to be 20mm, so you can put flashlights and stuff like that on there. Now these sights, this doesn't come with sights obviously, so these sights I took off my Virtus, my SIG Virtus rifle, because I've got a sight on it, scope on it at the moment. And basically these are flip-ups, okay, so I'll be testing it with these flip-up sights, yeah, two position flip-ups, and it is windage adjustable as well, which is quite handy. Okay, so they fold down not quite neatly, they do go in the box with them fitted as well. So going rearwards, you've got the two rails, you've got two sling mounts there and there, and you've got two sling mounts at the back, left and right. I'll come to that a bit later about the mounting. All this is all like polymer, really nice quality. It's all moulded apart from this button here, which is your safety. Now it's proud at the moment, that means the safety is on. So if you push it, it clicks and that puts the safety off. Okay, so you've got a button this side, puts it on and off that side. Okay, now it's quite a smooth trigger. I have chronographed this and the trigger is nice and smooth. It does break a fair way back. Very much like the brake barrel Uzi that I also have. Okay, so all this is moulded. Okay, now there is a working part at the back. You've got a sliding stock. You'll see this metal rail in here. This is the stock inside here, the stock rails we say, and you've got the cutouts there, and they're the position. Now you've got a little button here, so you lift this button up here like that, and that unlocks the stock, okay? And it pulls out, there's two positions. You've got that position there, and you've also got another position. If I just lift it up again and slide it a bit further, that's it, like so, and that locks it all the way out. So you've got two positions. The second position is great for like basically adults, and the other one is for basically youngsters. Point to note is the cocking effort required to cock this. Breaking it, dead easy, but the cocking effort is quite substantial. So if you know, obviously you're going to be supervised if you're youngsters, so you probably have an adult cocking it, yeah, then you know, with the safety on, and then allowing the actual youngster to take the safety off and shoot it. Okay, okay. So that's two position. Now, things I don't like. Yeah, there's quite a lot of play in this. Now, it's not a massive problem because I've got stocks that also have play in them, you know. But once it's in the actual shoulder, you haven't got a problem. Because don't forget, this is just to steady your aim. So if I put these sights up, okay, I can see those peep sights nicely and about perfect. Okay, so it's not a massive issue, but it would be better if the tolerance had been a bit better and it'd been a bit more stable. The downside of this, if I just retract these again to the second position, is your actual sling mounts on there. So if you've got your sling on there and your sling on the front, you're going to have a fair bit of movement like that, which is the downside. Okay, but to be fair, I won't be fitting slings on this. So yeah, you lift that latch up, unlock it, and that locks it into place. Okay, so turn around to the other side where you've got all these are moulded in, by the way. So there's your safety there, by the way. So you flick it off, you'll see it pop out like that, okay, and you press to save. Okay, all the other switches are all moulded, yeah, but the moulding is really nice quality. So two things I don't like. I don't like the stock isn't really that great. Yeah, it could be more firmer, better like tolerance, and also I don't like this great big cocking aid. You do need it, but it would be much better to make it more authentic and put a cylindrical cocking aid on it, yeah, like the Uzi, so it looks more like the actual real steel. Okay, because I could not find any pictures, you know, of a real steel MP7 with this big block on. Okay, there are 4 screws underneath, which I thought I'll try to clean the barrel because this was dieseling really bad out of the box. I mean, really bad, smoking like a, you know, like a 60 a day person. So I thought, oh, maybe I can remove this and get my pull through in there. But I took these 4 screws out, and this centre block came off, and that was it. This is all moulded onto the barrel, so you can't actually remove this to get into the barrel to clean it. I eventually managed to get it a pull through. Yeah, after much fiddling. So yeah, this was dieseling really bad. So out of the box, I did manage to chrony it. The weather's been pretty bad. So I put about 20 pellets through. The dieseling reduced. It didn't go completely, but it reduced quite a bit. And I put 5 shots through my LMBR R2A, which is my normal chronograph. 5 shots, and it did 2.95 foot-pounds energy, average over the 5 shots, 403 FPS with a spread of only 6. I thought that energy was a little low because obviously the actual Uzi, which I also have, does 3.85, you know, about 0.9 of a foot-pound more with the same pellet. But it has got a longer barrel, 185mm, compared to this MP7's got 163, so it's about an inch and a bit shorter. So that could affect it a little bit. Excuse me. So what I did, I put my FX Chrony on that. I've got an FX radar and fitted it on the front of the actual cocking adapter. I did another 5 shots, and the results were almost exactly identical within 1 FPS. Yeah. So we know both the Chronies are reading properly, and the actual energy is correct coming out of there. So yeah, that, using obviously these were the VMX pellets, 8.18 grain. These shoot really well out the Uzi, so I'm pretty sure it should shoot pretty well out of this, accuracy wise. Okay, so yeah, my thoughts. Really nice polymer, yeah, stock, grip, trigger's nice and smooth, breaks a fair way back, but once you get used to that with the Uzi, it shoots really accurately. Not keen on this massive block. It does look a bit out of place. It'd been better off if you could have had just a cylindrical, like a moderator, make it look better. It could be short as well, because obviously the barrel only goes, it's only 6.5 inch barrel, so it goes from there to around about there. Yeah, so the barrel stops inside there, so you could have actually made this slightly shorter, but you do need that extra bit to cock it. It is quite hard to cock, yeah, even for me, and I'm used to cocking, you know, brake barrels. And also the stock, yeah, the stock could be, you know, a better tolerance, yeah, more firmer fit would be nice, so it doesn't wobble around so much, but you know, it does do its job, yeah. So yeah, just run you over it again. I'm going to do, when the weather improves, I'm going to try and at least do some rested shooting at 10 yards to see what the accuracy like with these sights, yeah, and see if she shoots straight and the right height with those pellets. So yeah, I hope you like that little unboxing review. Take care, and thanks for watching. Good afternoon. So I have a little bit of additional video for the Umarex MP7. So I'm using the VMX pellets, 8.18 grain, and I managed to shoot 10 shots at 10 yards in this configuration, just rested on the front of the bag. Now, without using the stock as well. This is a pistol. So yeah, 10 shots, and 8 of them were just touching a 5p piece, 3/4 of an inch. Shooting a little low, a little bit to the left. So if you fitted a small red dot on this, you can zero it in, I reckon it'd be pretty accurate, and that's out of the box as well. It's still diesel a little bit. That's all the data I told you about earlier. The actual data on the left is the R2A, and the data on the right is the FX radar. See, the actual results are almost identical, and that's the length of the barrels as well. Obviously, got a slightly shorter barrel than the Uzi by about an inch, 22mm to be precise. So yeah, it seems to shoot pretty well. When it settles down and stops dieseling, it'll certainly be better. And like fitting a red dot will certainly improve it. After all, it is just a blinker. So I hope you like a little bit of extra video. Take care, and thanks for watching.